Well, I'm actually quite excited because this is my first Black History Month in Kamloops. So this Black Film Festival is quite unique and it's exciting. And the reason why I say it's exciting, because many of the movies I've watched, whether in theaters or at home, but to have them brought to a community like Kamloops, where the presence of Black people is growing, it excites me and it's very positive. Just bear in mind that they're movies, it's fiction in most cases. So don't take it personally, don't take it as an assault or an affront, but take them as a great way to educate people on other ways of knowing, being, and that Black people, as a collective, we find humor in many things, and yet we're darn serious about other things.
My name's Tristan Muir. I'm with TRU in the Office of Equity, Diversity, Inclusion, and Anti-Racism. Extremely excited that this thing's now coming to Kamloops on an annual basis. Very excited to see Black cinema celebrated, like all other cinema celebrated at the Kamloops Film Festival. And I'm really looking forward to coming year after year. Come. Let's pack the theater full. Yeah, let's make it a thing. Let's make it an annual celebration.
Hi, everybody. My name is Deborah Abraham, and I founded an organization called Unique Get Together Society 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Some of the films that's on the lineup I've never even heard of, and so it's an opportunity for me to get into Black history. And I was really excited that it was so well received in Kamloops. That's the other thing. I just moved here, and it's not a small town, but it's come a long way, and I think this is taking us into the next step, into the future with the community. And having these kind of things is really important. It's really important to invite community in and to come together and celebrate and learn together. What would I like to say to people? Be proud of who you are. Be proud of where you're from. Hold your head up high. And remember, Martin Luther King Jr. once says, there will come a day when we don't see color. I also have that vision.
Oh, thanks so much. It's wonderful to have a new film festival here in Kamloops. Kamloops loves film festivals, and I think the dead of winter is the best time to do it, actually. I think back to John Fremont. He was a Black alderman in Kamloops. He was the first Black alderman, and that was in the early 1907. So there is a connection with the Black diaspora in Kamloops that goes back more than 100 years. And so it's important that we recognize it culturally with things like a film festival. Well, I have heard that Kamloops Film Society has the best popcorn in Kamloops. So I would say that would be a reason to come out, but I just go back to the fact that film festivals are an awesome thing to do, and in the winter, even a better thing.
I'm Councillor Bill Sarai from the City of Kamloops, second-term City Councillor. As a person of color, I couldn't be more happy. My heart is pounding out of my chest. The only drawback today is we've had 3 city meetings with the regional district and now with the school district across the street that's starting in 5 minutes. I wish I could stay here and listen to the music and dance to the vibes, but we have to do this, the work of the city and the citizens. But I'm glad this event is getting held. I'm honored, humbled to see it, its first inaugural, and that I was here to witness it. Many, many more. Bigger, better every year. If whatever you're doing and you want to see something different and see the vibrancy and our culture and our diversity in our city, come down to the Paramount Theater and you won't be disappointed.
Okay, so my name is Albert Mbai, and I'm very honored to come here this moment to celebrate Black Film Festival. And thank you very much for the organizers and for this whole celebration. Well, I think it's a honoring experience for you guys to have considered setting this up for the first time. And also it's a good opportunity for us to meet fellow people. So yeah, I'm excited. I think you people should come out and check out the event. Yeah, thank you.
Tom Friedman, I'm the chair of the Film Society Board of Directors. This is so exciting. You know, our mission is to expose the arts to people in our community. And we don't hear enough from groups like Caribbean and African Kamloopians about their lives, their histories, their legacy, and what they can contribute to our society. So having this festival enables, first of all, a gathering of people. And that's really, really important. But screening films that tell important stories. And, you know, the experience of being in a theater with a big screen means that you become part of the film. And the film directors and actors and the music and the sound just come into you so clearly, and you're affected. Your life is changed. We talk about film being transformative, and I think the Black Film Festival is an opportunity for us to really transform ourselves, to be more open and welcoming and understanding. As a lover of film myself, I never find film boring. But for those who think, gee, it's not my cup of tea, I'd say give it a chance. Expose yourself to a broader world. Many of us live in our own isolation in a way. Even if we've got family and neighbors, we still don't experience the broad range of experience in the world. And I think this is really where film can play a key role. And this Black Film Festival, I mean, the range of films that the committee chose were great. And I am really looking forward to just allowing myself to be open to the experience.
I'm Dushan Magdalene. I used to be the executive director here at the Film Society, but now I'm the cultural services and events manager with the city of Kamloops. Well, I think when we took over the theater back in 2019, there was always this dream to do micro festivals, partnering with various demographics. And obviously, the first one that made sense was the Indigenous one, partnering with the Kamloops. But then it was the Caribbean Cultural Society had done a few things here already, and so we were like, hey, they seem like they want to do film things. And so we started talking to them about a Black Film Festival, and they were game, and we applied for some funding, and then we brought in the Valid Dreams Foundation as well, and then it was rolling. And then I went, now that all the fun stuff's going to happen, I'm gonna go to the city. But I'm glad to be here to see it. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I love because it's each of these micro festivals has their own feel, even though kind of underneath it the foundational logistical structure is similar, but how it actually looks out front is so very different. And each of those committees, and that's the idea of having people from that demographic drive it, is that you get this new feel that we would have never gotten to on our own, right? And that's the idea of diversity, and that's the idea of more voices. And so I love it because I think it's great, and I know there's some talks to some other groups as well. So I hope they keep growing them and more of them happen. Well, I mean, it's just the beginning of it, but from what I've seen with the lineup is there's so many fun things, and I love that there's kind of these live components to all of the movies as well. So I think the committee has done such a good job of making each thing exciting. So it's like, yeah, you could say, oh, I have that movie on whatever streaming service, but you're not gonna have the experience that you're gonna get here, and that's what going to the movies is all about, is that shared experience. So I'm excited.
Okay, I'm Shirley Palmer Hunt. Yeah, I'm here coming for the event. Yeah, I live in Kamloops. Yeah, I think it's really exciting. It's really great. I think it's going to be a fantastic evening, and it's going to launch something amazing for the Black community, also in the wider community, right? I think it will be very powerful, because I think it gives a platform for different stories to be told. So this is one of the exciting things, listening to different stories from people's own experience, right? So many times Black people are experiencing story from other people's perspective, but now having stories from their own experience, that's going to be more dynamic, and I think it'll be very beautiful actually. A different variety of stories being told, men, women, children, it'd be great. I think it's really important for Kamloops, being a more cultural centre than before, to come and participate in something different. And don't come with any preconceived ideas. Come with a fresh, open mind. Be open to hearing something different and learning from the interactive process of storytelling. I think that's be good. Yeah.
I'm Jeremy Rodney, the owner of Structures Design and Construction here in town. It feels splendid, like Black History Month has been slow to take off in Canada, and finally, we feel like, everything is moving smoothly and we get to tell our stories now, so like, I feel good about it. Inviting everyone to come out and, share with our stories, understand where we're coming from, struggles that we have been through, stuff like that, the hurdles that we had to jump across to reach where we are now, finally. Hey, yeah, and shout out to the Kamloops Caribbean community, Kamloops Caribbean Cultural Society, of which I'm the founder and the chairman. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, hi, my name is Valentine Owakwe. I'm from Nigeria, eastern part of Nigeria. That's the Igbo-speaking extract, okay? And here today, I must tell you, I'm so happy. Not just happy because I'm alive, but happy to see what the Blacks are doing here in Canada. Most important thing is coming out bold to do things very significant in the society, to explore your hidden talent, because many people have this talent in them, but they're left to be subconscious in them. But we're creating opportunities and platforms like this, you're able to exploit to a wider range, which is very, very commendable. So I really appreciate everyone putting this together. I can see different companies supporting this, but most importantly, Blacks coming together to put up this wonderful event. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.